Howdy doody. This isn't the Howdy Doody show. I did visit Howdy Doody on set when I was in kindergarten, though. That was pretty epic. He was Buckshot. You guys won't remember Buckshot, but in 1975, there was a white guy with a white cowboy hat that had a show called The Buckshot Show, and I got to go and sit there on that rug, and I remember how cool it was. Buckshot Show. Anyways, this is Mr. Doodle. Everybody knows Mr. Doodle. He's quite famous. And I'm Lisa, or you can call me Mrs. Doodle if you like. And we are learning a whole bunch of things today because we like to learn. And we don't really have formats or structures because this is called life. And so we're just learning. And today I have here, you can't see it, but I printed out on the computer because I want to learn Italian. And instead of practicing Italian, my AI assistant, Mr. Lama, or I call him Mr. Doodle or Mr. Noodle too. I'll call him Mr. Noodle too. Mr. Doodle Doo, cock-a-doodle doo. He is teaching me Latin, which is the precursor to studying the Romantic languages. However, that said, if I do want to speak in some Italian, I need to learn how to pronounce it so that my brain can start to understand how to maybe write it and then read it and then say it and then learn the words. So it's best to learn how to pronounce each of the letters. So let's do, Mr. Noodle, do you want to do letter A? So letter A, so we say A, or we say amen, or apple. And their letter A is like like karma, arm, So A is like not A, it's We'll just pretend like it's an octave. B is be, like bomb. Be, be, be. So not A, B, it's be, be. And there's a whole pronunciation for where the tongue is held. There's a picture for that. I'll get that out later, but just to let you know, if you want to go look that up, there's actual tongue chart of where you place your tongue to pronounce the letters and the words, and which will help you faster enunciate. Because we know that we say going or gonna lots in our texts, and that's because we don't pronounce our G's properly. And just a tidbit for all you people out there that have actually an accent and you're trying to learn English. I learned from this Vietnamese, I think he's from Vietnam, really cool young kid who is a really great speaker, and he learned that through lots of methodologies, but one that I remember is him saying that he read books and enunciated, like over enunciated, so that when he did speak, it was clearer, which is kind of like, oops, sorry, Mr. Noodle, which is kind of like running the 100-meter dash. If you want to run the 100-meter, you have to practice the 200-meter as fast as you can go. Don't practice the 100-meter if you want to run the 100-meter. Practice the 200-meter if you want to run the 100-meter really effectively. And if you want a global mission like I'm tired, sorry. John D. Martini would say, if you want to help your family, then you need to think bigger like your community. If you want to help your community, think about helping your city. If you want to help your city, think about helping your country. If you want to think bigger than that, then you help your nation and the universe and then whatever. So it goes out in quantums and circles. So if you want to, do this, you kind of have to do that so that you can do this really well. Got it? Got it? Everybody got it? So we're doing be, k. C is like cat, like k. Be, k. And then Charlie's a ch, which is a T in that little S. That's a hard one. Ch. So get be, k, ch, d, f, g, p, y, l, m, n, ow, o, p, k. Again, K, Q is like a K sound. K. R, a type of R is like in Spanish. Hard R. They didn't give me hard R. matey. R, k, r, p, p. Social. Essay, essay. Z. Also a Z sound. Z, S, S, S. Okay, like S. And then start. Start. Ooh, that's a hard one. Ooh, you, ooh. V is like video. V, 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 v. You see the language? V. We say video, video. They say v. It's very softer language. Hello, I love you. Tsunami. So Z is beds. Z. So now we have e, be, k, ch, d, e, f-a. Oh, F isn't forest, it's f-a. G is g, or j, j, g, g, j. Comes from the back. J, go, g. But they're pronouncing it like, I can't pronounce it. D, silent. The H is silent. H. Ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ah. A-K-K-A. Ah. E-L-A. Love. Love. M-A. Man. M. So it's not M, it's M. M. Like M, like you're saying the word, the letter M. M. N. N. So M. N. Tau. Coarse and point. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. A soft. Okay, that's a soft little. Pie, like pa. K for Q. R, S, R, S, and Z. S, Z, and Z. T. That's a hard one. T-I. Start. U, soon. Ooh. U is ooh, or W, which is also like ooh, which makes sense. Ooh and W. Vu, and then to tsunami. Zeta or zeta. Beds. Zeta. There we go. There's our Italian lesson. So bring out the Latin first if you really want to understand the language. But if you just need to communicate because you're heading to Italy and you want to understand how to read some of the signs or pronounce them, like where's the El Baño, like that's a Spanish, at least you know how to read the signs and then pronounce them to the locals. Because it'd be really hard to understand if you're trying to say, hey, I want some pizza, and you're saying, I want some doorknobs. Not the same. All right, bye from Calgary, Alberta. Mr. Noodle and I are going to have some tea and maybe do some work or go back to bed because we're not sleeping very well. Something's up. So we must go figure that out. Probably hormones, probably too much beer drinking, right? Not him, me. And too much coffee. So I think we just not drink those things for 24 or 48 hours and see what happens was probably a good thing to do. All right, until next time, Mrs. Noodle and Mr. Noodle. And I don't have my accent today because I'm tired. So it's just me and Mr. Noodle. Bye.